Hey you guys, this is Dash from Bloom Where You're Planted. I am so excited about starting the fall garden, and one thing I'm excited about is I'm doing things a little differently this year. I usually use a Jiffy planting method when I start my seeds. That's what I've been doing in the past. It's worked out pretty well for me, but it certainly does have some disadvantages. And I'm going to do a comparison between the Jiffy planting method and this new planting method, which is soil blocks. So a lot of you guys have told me soil blocks is the way to go. So I really want to try it out. I have questions. I've seen soil blocks used in greenhouses in a larger scale with they spray them down when they want to water them. Well, I'm inside my house under my kitchen hutch with a grow light, so obviously I'm gonna have to water a little bit differently. So are those soil blocks gonna hold together until the roots get established? I don't know, but let's find out together. If it does work out, I think it would be a much more economic solution other than using the Jiffy planting system. So what I did was I went online and I wanted to purchase a soil block maker, and they are proud of those. They are, you know, $45. And so I decided, you know, I don't have the money to spend on that, and maybe you don't either. And you know, with my blog, my YouTube channel, I probably could have contacted the manufacturer and gotten them to send me one for free, you know, and demoed it for you guys. But you know what? I didn't want to do that because that's not a solution for you guys, because you don't have that ability to do that. So I need to grow food for my family the most inexpensive way possible. This is not an expensive hobby for me. This is a family trying to grow their own food. I can't spend a lot of money on that. So that led me to a search on the internet of how I could make a soil block maker myself, a do-it-yourself soil block maker. So I ran into Homesteadonomics. Great channel. This guy is crafty. He has some great neat ideas. I really like his channel. I'll leave a link in the description so you guys can check that out. So he laid it all out how to build this. So I'm going to try to build one for myself. He seems really handy. He's got a lot of neat tools in his workshop, but you know, I am not handy, I'm not crafty, and I have very little tools to work with. So if I can do it, you can do it for sure. So I've got all my parts assembled, and I'll tell you a list of those. I'll show those to you. But the one thing that I don't have are, I need some wooden holes, wooden circles to finish my materials list. So what I've done is I borrowed a 2 1/8 inch hole drill bit from my brother-in-law, and I am going to go ahead and cut those out now. I'm just using cedar fence planking, and I'm going to cut out 4 of them. I'm making 2 soil block makers, one for me, one for a friend. Okay, so I'm going to get started. Yes. It's hot. I'm telling you guys, I'm not handy, but I don't give up easily. Alright, I got one. This is my first time at this sort of thing, so alright, just 3 more to go. The other thing I'm going to need are some plastic discs to make the plunger of my soil block maker. So I just found this container that had gotten broken, and I'm going to use just the bottom. I'm going to cut them out of the bottom of this container. It's not as thick as the one he's using in Homesteadonomics, but I'm going to give it a try and see if it works. If not, you can use a metal washer. So if the plastic doesn't work, I will just go back to the metal washer. So I'm going to try the plastic though. Okay, 1 plastic disc. So I'm making 2, so I need 1 more. Maybe I should make 1 with a metal washer and see what I think. No, I think that's what I'm going to do. Just in case you guys don't have plastic, to make one, I'm going to make one with a metal washer and see the difference. All right, awesome. I need to sand these. They didn't cut very cleanly. So I'm just gonna sand these down really nicely and get them nice and smooth. And then we'll be ready to put together our soil maker. And after this, it's super easy. This was the hardest part, I think. Well, for me anyway, because I'm not used to doing stuff like this. This is what you're gonna need to make your soil block maker. You're gonna need a 3.5 inch by 2 inches in diameter PVC pipe. You're gonna need 2 circles, wooden circles, that are cut out with a 2 1/8 inch hole drill bit. And same thing, you can either use this plastic washer or you can use this metal 2-inch washer. And then you're gonna need a 5.5 inch long carriage bolt and then 3 corresponding nuts. And then you're gonna need 3 small screws and then some sort of drill bit to, you know, drill your holes to put the screws in. All right, that's everything. Let's put it together. All right, the first step I have to do is put this wooden disc down in there, and then I'm gonna need to make some pilot holes down here for some screws to attach that. I'm gonna do that. And then put in some little screws. Okay, now I've got that attached onto there. That's my next step. The next step is to take the next disc, put the carriage bolt through it, put the nut all the way down. Okay, because you made a handle there. Okay, then the next step is to put this through the hole there. And then we're going to put our plunger in. So you want to put one nut on. And then the washer or your plastic disc, whichever you're going to use. And then you put the other nut on. And voila, you have a soil block maker. Look at that, you guys. So we're gonna pack this with soil and then plunge it down for our soil block. And I did one here with a metal washer. Same thing. And there's a little indentation here for your seed. So it punches a little hole in the soil block for you to put your seed in. So now you guys can totally see what I was excited about. Do-it-yourself soil block makers. And he did say that he covered this with linseed oil, I believe, and super glue. He didn't show, you know, how to do that. I guess just brushing it on. And then this part too. So both of the wooden pieces he covered with oil and then a super glue coating so that it would be, you know, hold up better, I'm assuming. So obviously I haven't done that yet. I will probably take them apart and at least oil these so they'll stand up better. All right, so we are gonna make some soil blocks. Let me show you the mix to use. You don't just make soil blocks out of potting soil because then they're not gonna pack together really well. So I researched the mix and I think I have the magic mixture. Let's go do this. Actually, I'm kind of running out of sunlight and I want to go ahead and oil these before I use them so they won't get damaged, so they'll last. And so I think I'm gonna come back and actually do the soil blocks tomorrow. So that'll be a really good thing to do in the evening tomorrow. You know, way to relax. Us gardeners, us homesteaders, this is, you know, soil block making. So fun. All right, you guys, bye for now.